Magandang araw muli sa inyong lahat. Welcome sa ating channel, Sir Lopez Vlog. Sa araw na ito ay magkakaroon muli tayo ng self-evaluation dito naman sa subject na criminal law. Okay? So kung nakahanda na kayo, start na natin sa question number 1. Which of the following has the power to define and punish crime? Letter A, legislature. Letter B, the chief executive. Letter C, the Supreme Court. Or letter D, the trial court. Question number 2. Which of the following is not a limitation on the power of the legislative to enact penal laws? Letter A, prohibition against bill of attenders or ex post facto law. Letter B, equal protection of the law. Letter C, prohibition against cruel, degrading, or inhuman punishment or imposition of excessive fines. Or letter D, abridgment of the obligation of contract. Number 3, which of the following is a crime malum in se? Letter A, offenses punished by the revised election code. Letter B, illegal possession of firearms. Letter C, violation of BP 22 for issuing a bouncing check. Or letter D, offenses defined and punished by the revised penal code. Number 4, an act or omission punishable by the revised penal code is specifically called letter A, crime. Letter B, misdemeanor. Letter C, crime. Or letter D, felony. Okay, naulit yung crime. Number 5. This implies motion. It is the power or it is the moving power which impels one to do an act. Letter A, intent. Letter B, motive. Letter C, opportunity. Or letter D, desire. Number 6. A violation of statute prohibiting the performance of a specific act or acts constituting a crime is letter A, malum in se. Letter B, misdemeanor. Letter C, malum prohibitum. Or letter D, felony. Question number 7. Limitations on the power of Congress to enact penal laws, except letter A, must be general in application. Letter B, must not partake of the nature of an ex post facto law. Letter C, must not partake of the nature of a bill of attainder. Or letter D, must impose cruel and unusual punishment or excessive fines. Question number 8. Characteristics of criminal law, which means that the criminal law of the country governs all persons within the country regardless of their race, belief, sex, or creed. Letter A, generality. Letter B, territoriality. Letter C, prospectivity. Or letter D, reprieve. Number 9. Whenever a penal law is to be construed or applied, and the law admits of two interpretations, one lenient to the offender and one strict to the offender, that the interpretation which is lenient or favorable to the offender will be adopted. What is this kind of principle? Letter A, Nullum crimen nulla pena sine lege. Letter B, doctrine of pro reo. Letter C, actus non facit reum nisi sit rea. Or letter D, utilitarian theory. Question number 10. The moral trait of the offender is not considered. It is enough that the prohibited act was voluntarily done. Letter A, malum in se. Letter B, misdemeanor. Letter C, malum prohibitum. Or letter D, felony. Number 11 refers to the application of the revised penal code outside the Philippine territory. Letter A, intraterritorial. Letter B, extraterritorial. Letter C, an ex post facto law. Or letter D, bill of attainder. Question number 12. Revised Penal Code Article 2 makes it clear that it does not refer only to Philippine archipelago but also includes the atmosphere, interior waters, and maritime zone. Letter A, intraterritorial application. Letter B, extraterritorial application. Letter C, an ex post facto law application. Or letter D, bill of attainder application. Question number 13. It is illegal possession of bladed weapon a felony. I repeat, is illegal possession of bladed weapon a felony? Letter A, yes, it is punishable under the revised penal code. Letter B, yes, it is prohibited by law. Letter C, no, it is not under the revised penal code. Or letter D, all of them might be correct. Number 14. A passenger in a jeepney seated in front of a lady. So Mr. A is a passenger in a jeepney seated in front of a lady. He started putting out his tongue, suggesting lewdness. Okay? Which of the following is correct? Letter A, a crime is committed that is already an act in contemplation of law or in contemplation of criminal law. Letter B, there was no crime committed. Mere imagination, no matter how wrong, does not amount to a felony. Number 15. It does not mean that if an act or omission is punished under the revised penal code, a felony is already committed. Letter A, true. Letter B, false. Letter C, may be true. Or letter D, may be false. Number 16. Blank is deliberate intent, otherwise referred to as criminal intent, and must be coupled with freedom of action and intelligence on the part of the offender as to the act done by him. Letter A, culpa. Letter B, dolo. Letter C, motive. Or letter D, desire. Number 17. Between dolo and culpa, the distinction lies on the criminal intent and criminal negligence. If any of these requisites is absent, there can be no dolo nor culpa. When there is no dolo or culpa, a felony cannot arise. Letter A, true. Letter B, false. Letter C, may be true. Or letter D, may be false. Next, number 18. In criminal law, it comprehends the concurrence of freedom of action, intelligence, and the fact that the act was intentional. Letter A, voluntariness. Letter B, rational. Letter C, negligence. Or letter D, punishment. Number 19. Two persons went wild boar hunting. Upon getting to the place, they saw something moving. They shot. Unfortunately, the bullet killing Pedro. Which of the following is correct? Letter A. They are criminally liable for the death of Pedro. Letter B. Since there was neither dolo nor culpa, there is no criminal liability. Question number 20. Accused had an altercation with X. X snatched the bolo from the accused. To prevent X from using his bolo on him, accused tried to get it from X. Upon pulling it back towards him, he hit someone from behind, instantly killing the latter. Letter A. Liable for being negligent. Letter B. Not liable. It is by mere accident. Okay. Which of these is correct? A or B? Question number 21. May a crime be committed without criminal intent? Letter A, yes. Letter B, no. Letter C, maybe yes. Or letter D, maybe no. Question number 22. This is demonstrated by the use of a particular means to bring about a desired result. It is not a state of mind or reason for committing a crime. Letter A, motive. Letter B, desire. Letter C, intent. Or letter D, intelligence. 23. To overcome intelligence as an element of criminal liability, one has to prove, letter A, deprivation of cognition. Letter B, under the compulsion of an irresistible force. Letter C, mistake of fact. Or letter D, mistake of identity. (24) In mala prohibita, the criminal liability of the offender is determined by his, letter A, criminal intent. Letter B, intent to perpetrate the act. Letter C, negligence, lack of foresight, lack of skill. Or letter D, ignorance of the law. (25) What is meant by the term mens rea? Letter A, no intent to commit so grave a wrong. Letter B, good faith in the commission of the crime. Letter C, no malice in committing crime. Or letter D, unlawful intent. Okay, so natapos na natin ang ating self-evaluation sa araw na ito. Good luck and submit your answer in the link provided to you na makikita dito sa ating description box. Okay, so hanggang sa muli, maraming salamat. Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat.